5th of January. Dad has settled onto Ward 9. He has to have tests while they build him up and get him ready for the operation. 6th of January. Went home after 5 and collected Suzanne for our visit. Kerry was there too, and Dad lit up as soon as we arrived. He was on good form, story after story. He said he was glad he wasn't the bloke in the corner. When the doctor asked him about beer and smoking, the man said that he drinks 10 pints a day and smokes 60 fags. Dad said, not quietly but not too loudly, "Look at the state of him now." 8th of January. We had the boys, Em, Jen, Claire and Cam over for Sunday lunch today, and it was lovely to see them all. Top notch, followed by lots of playing with a lovely little boy. In his job as a photographer, Jamie is a professional baby entertainer, and Cam finds him hysterical. Kerry was really impressed with the fitness game for the Xbox because it is really hard work. Jamie didn't have a go at jumping around. Powerlifters say he doesn't mind hard exercise as long as it lasts about 5 seconds. 21st of January, Dad came home this afternoon. Our new dog Frank, the standard poodle, who we almost named Adrian, loved the beach. Lily couldn't cope with his enthusiasm and wanted to murder him. Didn't visit today as Em was sniffly when I collected her to drop her off at her friend's. Dad had a lovely afternoon and he ate quite a bit too. Mam was chuffed. Great to have him home for a while. 25th of January. Dad was on good form and I took Mam to visit this afternoon. I tend to leave work about 1:45 on most days to take her down. Terry Porter was there, Muriel Fussell, and his cousin Donald Thomas called in too. Anyway, at one point he got up to go to the toilet. On the same side of the bed me and Mam were sitting, and he farted like a trumpet. "Hold on to that until I get back," he said. A bit earlier, Mam said she thought the doctor was trying to kill her. "I've been trying to do that for years," he replied, without missing a beat. It must have been sometime in January or February 2012 when Dad, who was still sprightly, told me to come with him as he had something to tell me. Off we went, him in front making involuntary sounds as he ran up the stairs. In their bedroom at the back of the house, he sat me down on the ottoman. "Right, I want to have a chat with you about my business." I asked why, what he meant. "You need to know about the bank and building society accounts, about the house, and the funeral plans we've got." Then he told me to go into the wardrobe to pass him some things. He was focused. I wanted to ensure that I knew what I needed to. I said, I don't need to know this, Dad. You're going to be all right." He said he knew that, but just in case. I needed to know because if something happened, it would fall to me to sort things out. "You will look after your mother, won't you?" At the end of our chat, he asked me to take a passport photo of him as he would need to renew his driving licence in April when he was 80. The world has changed in an unpleasant way. Treatable runs through all our minds. We're all hanging on to the hope that they can sort this problem out and then get his heart valve operation done and dusted. But we are worried that we may not see such a positive result. Come on, Dad. Friday, the 2nd of March. I think my brother excelled himself today. He told me earlier on that the surgeon had estimated Dad's chance of surviving his heart operation at 15%. Couldn't believe that. It was a bit like being told that your father is almost certain to die. Later in the day, Paul said he couldn't understand the doctor properly because he was foreign, and he may have said 50%. 5th of March. Dad had a double heart bypass and valve replacement today. We all thought he wouldn't survive it. The week after the operation was difficult. He didn't wake up for a solid 2 days. On the 3rd day he was all over the place, just didn't know where the hell he was. He struggled with the anaesthetic, hallucinations, talking about odd memories from years ago, which only made sense to him. At one point he was talking about recently working with some of his mates, Ivor Berman, Chris Holly, John Newbury and others, to get a large trolley into a church on High Street. He couldn't remember which one. You know, the one by the station, laughing as he explained about how they pushed and pulled to get the thing through the church doors. But there were signs of slow recovery.